Assalamu alaikum. Hello everybody, it's me, your host Muhammad Mitwali, and today we'll talk about problems with comparatives and superlatives along with the scale 27. So here we go. Sentences with incorrect comparatives and superlatives can appear on the Toefl test. It's therefore important for you to know how to do the following. Number 1. Form the comparative and superlative correctly. Number 2. Use the comparatives and superlative correctly. And number 3. Use the irregular ER structure that has been appearing frequently on the Toefl test. Scale 27. Form comparatives and superlatives correctly. The problem with some of the comparatives and superlative sentences on the Toefl test is that the comparatives or superlatives is formed incorrectly. You should therefore understand how to form the comparatives and superlative to answer such questions correctly. The comparatives is formed with either ER or more and than. The comparatives ER is used with short adjectives such as tall, and more is used with long adjectives such as beautiful. Bob is taller than Ron. Sally is more beautiful than Sharon. The superlative is formed with the, either est or most, and sometimes in, of, or a that clause. In the superlative, est is used with short adjectives such as tall, and most is used with longer adjectives such as beautiful. Let's see. Bob is the tallest man in the room. The with est and in, here prepositional phrase. Sally is the most beautiful of all the women in the party. Sally is the most beautiful, and then I have of. The spider over there is the largest one that I've ever seen. So I have the largest there with est, and I have the that clause here. The fastest runner wins the race. As you can see here, there is no in or of or that clause. The following chart outlines the possible forms of comparatives and superlatives. With comparatives, you have more plus long adjectives, or short adjectives plus er. Then you have the comparative word than. With the superlative, you have the, then you have most with long adjectives and short adjective with est. Then you have the rest of the sentence if you want or you may not want, like in, of, or that, and this is optional. It is not a must. If you looked carefully in order not to forget here, there is a small hint that may help you not to forget. You'll find that the word I use like more or most, they come at the beginning when they are followed by long adjective, because long adjective with itself cannot stand having extra suffixes here, but short adjectives, or here in superlative or comparative, since it's short, you can add extra suffix here like er. For example, the word tall is short, so you can add er to it. It doesn't cause much trouble. But the word, for example, outstanding or gorgeous or beautiful, it's already long. I cannot add extra suffix to this word. That's why I add separate word like most in superlative and more in comparative. That's in case you don't like to forget. Now let's go to the exercise. Exercise 27. Each of the following sentences contains a comparative or superlative. Circle the comparative or superlative, then indicate if the sentences are correct, C, or incorrect, I. 3. The lesson you are studying now is the most importantest lesson that you will have. The lesson is the subject, you, the subject, are studying is the verb, and you are studying is a reduced noun clause defining the lesson. Is, this is the verb of the word the lesson. Most importantest, this is the superlative, and it's incorrect because important is long adjective. It cannot tolerate having extra est, so I just say the most important, not the most importantest. So 3 is incorrect. 4. Fashion this year are shorter and more colorful than they were last year. Fashions, this is the subject. This year. Are is the verb. Shorter and more colorful than. Shorter is comparative, more colorful is comparative, more colorful than, and the sentence is correct. 5. The professor indicated that Anthony's research paper was more long than the other students' paper. The professor, subject, indicated is the verb. That is a connector. Anthony's research paper is another subject. Was is the verb. More long than, this is the comparative, but it's incorrect because long is a short adjective. It doesn't need more, it just needs er. So was longer than. 5 is incorrect. 6. Alaska is the coldest than all the states in the United States. Alaska's subject is the verb. The coldest than, this is, it should be superlative, but with superlative you don't use than. Here I say Alaska is the coldest than, so than comes with comparative and the coldest is superlative, so they don't match. So it should be Alaska is the coldest state in the United States, or is the coldest of all the states in the United States. Or I say Alaska is colder than all the states in the United States. So either to make it all comparative or to make it superlative. So 6 is incorrect. 7. The workers of the day shift are more rested than the workers on the night shift. The workers on the day shift, this is the subject, are more rested than, this is the comparative. The workers on the night shift, and the sentence is correct. 8. She was more happier this morning than she had been yesterday. She, subject, was verb, and more happier than, this is the comparative, and it's incorrect because happier is taken already er, so why should I put more? I should remove more or remove the er. But because happy is one of the short words, so remove more. This sentence is incorrect. 9. The quarterback on this year's football team is more versatile than the quarterback on last year's team. Quarterback on this year's football team, this is subject, is the verb. More versatile than, this is the comparative form. The quarterback, this is the other side of the comparison, so the sentence is correct. 10. She always tries to do the best and most efficient job that she can do. She, subject, tries, verb. The best here is the superlative, and the most efficient job, it's another superlative but with long adjective, so I used most, and the sentence is great. It's correct. Work hard, do your best. Until I see you in another skill, take care of yourselves, and goodbye.